Landed the three, over the break. Champion spots are available. Do the numbers favor the states? Will it be an upset for one of the smaller countries? Now, right from the very outset of first of this round, nearly 50 years ago, the Americans have been an absolute dominant force in the Strongman. Dixon coming in the back here. Squeeze on that ice. Going. You excited about today? It feels like it's on a zenith, and we are going up and up. Would you agree? Here comes our next round. They lane number 1, Josh Gregory of the United States. In lane number 2, South Africa.
Tim, are you the last one? Get it on, man. Let's go. Let's go, Mark. Come on. Go, Mark. Come on, make it move. Make it move.
315 pounds.
Come on, Mark. Yeah, Mark, baby. Come on. Come on, Mark. Come on, Mark. Come on, Mark. Fine tight. It's all you, baby. Easy press, baby. You're good. You're covered. You're covered. Steady now. Let's go. Tighten up your leg. Come on. Lock it in. Kick it. There you go. Good job. Come on, Mark. Let's do it. Come on, Mark. Hey, Mark. All right. Take your time. Take your breath. Take this. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Get under it nice and tight. High, Let's go. 14 seconds. Up. We're good. Come on. Take a break. We got one more go with this. Let's go.
Less than 5.
5 seconds. Good job, Mark. Good run, brother. Good run.
350 pounds. Goldie with a nice 315-pound power clean.
The transition is good. It looked good, but I gotta go.
Let's go, Mark. Up. All right, big dog. Come on. Let's get it.
Sanchez.
All right, let's go, Mark. Come on.
Lane 2, Denmark, Anders Aslak. In lane 3 will be USA's John Kilburn. And in lane 4 will be South Africa's Stuart Mills.
Come on, Mark. Let's get in it, baby. Let's go. Come on, Mark. Let's go.
Hey, come on, Mark!
I thought I had you.
Come on, Mark. Let's go. All right, take your time. Come on. Okay, Mark. Come on, baby. Let's go.
will be
Come on, Mark.
David Mills. Looking to finish.
Come on, Mark. Dig deep. Let's go. Let's go, Mark.
If you're doing well with his 300 and 250. 20 seconds remain. Ten seconds, Keelan looking for under 5 seconds.
Yeah. All right, brother. Chili.
Oh, that hurt. Oh, right on the cup. Ooh. So, I didn't say they were going to be hard to get off. I just can't bend over.
Hey man, I was preparing for
I
whatever.
appreciate that.
I was preparing for
You
whatever.
loyal. You faithful.
You said you gotta cut them
I
off.
appreciate Well, because I can't bend over.
I didn't even have those words when I put your shoes for the stone.
It only opens it.
Number 1, it's going to be the United States, Mark Sanchez.
Let's go, Mark. Go, Mark.
The United States, Dominic Cricky. And number 3 goes from the USA, Cody Lindsay. And our 4th athlete in lane, number 4 from the USFA, Josh Gregory.
Easy work, Mark. Let's go. Your day. Come on, Mark. Here. Of course. Of course. Let's go, Bubba. Easy work. Yes, sir. Let's go up to the next one. Yes, sir. Easy work. Let's go. On to the next one. Let's go. Let's go, Bubba. Easy work. Ooh. Grip that. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. As you mark. Come on, Mark. Easy. Easy. Let's go. Let's go, Bubba. Get it up! 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 Right there! Go, Mark! Right there! Let it down! Let it down! Try again! Come on, Mark! One more! Get it together! One more! Good try, baby. Good try.
And he just ran out of time.
Fella. Let's go, man. Game time. Let's go. Let's go. This is it, baby. Put it all out here right now. Look, Jack, the spot.
Our next group of athletes, let's introduce them. This is heat number.
Let's go, Mark! Come on!
And lane number 2 for the United States, it's Mark Sanchez.
Yes, sir! Let's go, Mark!
Canada's Ben Court. And in lane number 4 for the United States, it's Stephen
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, Mark. Get it up, Mark. Easy. 1, 2. Get it up. Come on. Get it up. Come on, go. Come on, Mark. Keep going. Pick it up, Mark. Keep going. Let's go, Bubba. There you go. There you go. Yes, sir. There you go. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Hey. Back in. Get back here. Get back here, big fella. Come on. Mark. Let's go. Let's go, Mark. One more bit, Mark. One One more pick, Mark. Come on. Leave it all here. Leave it all here, Mark. Come on, Mark. Come on, Mark. One more pick. Let's go. Let's go. Leave it all out here, Mark. Let's go. Come on. Come on.
15.
Let's go. Get it up.
110.
All right, big fella. That's it then.
And a new leader for the men's open gold survival challenge. He has finished the course in time 44.17 seconds. That's the USA's second Suga.
Hey, still my hero. Get over here, man. Give me one. Give me one. I love you, brother.
Well, fucking bitch was love you as fuck. God damn. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the official Strongman Games 2023 has come to a close, and that was absolutely not the results that I was hoping for. I was really ambitious for top 3, and I was just hoping for top 10. And we finished 24th overall out of 36 other guys in the open class. Now, I am absolutely content with that, but I'm definitely hungry for more. This was something I definitely needed. It's a high-performing, high level of athletes, or it's a high-level, high-performing. This was something that I absolutely needed. This is my first year in Strongman, and to say that I got to share a stage with guys like Mark Felix and Big Laws and all them is an absolute honor. And I would not have traded this weekend for anything in the world, to be honest with you. This was by far a peak or a major highlight in my strength career. With that being said, no, honestly, I'm not upset. I'm not mad at anything about this weekend. That was by far the most fun thing I've ever done, and by far the most challenging thing that I've ever done. Some of the lessons that I've learned from the official Strongman Games, while still, even in my mind today, none of those weights seemed impossible. Fresh is something that I learned this weekend, is being able to survive the marathon. You might run a 4-minute mile in the first mile, or maybe even the second mile, but if that's the pace that you're going to set, you're going to have to be able to keep up with that for the rest of the marathon. And my nutrition was everywhere. I basically was just eating whatever I could. Fast food, Pop-Tarts, sour strips, chilies. Like, I was just getting in any calories that I could. There are times where I wasn't even hungry, and I knew that I needed to eat, and so things like that screwed me up as well, especially when it came to recovery. After day 1, I couldn't even sleep. I mean, I tried to take melatonin, whatever I could do. I basically just laid in bed and just stared at the ceiling because I just couldn't sleep. And then I was talking to some of the other competitors, and they were like, yeah, we had dinner at this time, and then we went to go take an ice bath, and then they did, deep tissue work really quick, or they got something done massage-wise, and then they, went to bed at this hour, woke up at this time, had breakfast this time, and it was like everything was so dialed in. And it really opened my eyes, the difference between the top 10 and then the bottom 10 with the open men's. And I'll pat myself on the back. I'm not in the last 10, so I pretty much rode middle of the pack the entire way there. I think my best event was obviously kind of like I was explaining, the deadlift. The deadlift was a perfect example where 850 to me had even seemed obtainable, where realistically the big thing is the power lifter in me was looking for that 850 being a PR, and talking to, I think only 3 guys actually got the 850 mammoth bar. They were hitting that in training for fun. So when you look at it from this perspective, I was hoping to survive enough to get to the 850 bar, whereas some of these other athletes have been hitting 850 plus on any day of the week. And that was another thing that I learned about OSG was don't train for the comp weight, be stronger than the comp weight so you can hit it any day of the week, right? If you have a circus dumbbell for reps event at a show and the circus dumbbell is 220 pounds, well, if 220 pounds is your PR, if somebody is able to rep out your PR for 3 or 4, that could be the difference of you winning and losing that show. So that was another major thing that I learned about the official Strongman games. And then one of the big things that, will just come with time was I really realized everybody knew each other, and this comes with lack of experience on my end, but it was kind of, I wouldn't necessarily say sad, but it was kind of interesting to see how, like, people would talk to each other like, oh yeah, like we've been competing since like Strongman Court Nationals like 2018, or oh yeah, I remember our first show back together that we did was like back in 2015 or whatever. And like I said, it comes with experience. I mean, this is my very first year, and I made it to the highest level that you can before you start going to Giants Live and World's Strongest Man as an as a heavyweight athlete. So realistically, there's really nothing that I could be upset about. If I really wanted to nitpick, when we were in the back warming up for the Go Ruck Survival Challenge, had I just picked up that Husafel sandbag like I normally would have picked up a Husafel, I probably feel like I would have been able to finish. Physically, I feel like I was able to finish. I would have been able to finish. But I was just so gassed. And then while we were warming up, Marcus actually was running around and was like, hey man, we should all try and pick up the sandbag like this, it's faster. Now mind you, everybody seemed somewhat fresh. Like, I was having back problems, my legs were just feeling like spaghetti noodles, and I mean, maybe it's conditioning, or maybe I just didn't recover very well, or whatever the case may be. But these guys were just up, ready to go, ready to attack, and I was feeling the weight of the show very fast. The deadlift was a perfect example. I might have mentioned this earlier, but I've pulled 815 before. I've pulled 830 in a medley, but after pulling 675, then 725, and then 765, and then going for 815, yeah, I mean, you're gassed. Especially, I really didn't eat much the morning of day 2. I also really didn't eat much the night of day 1. So I was just, yeah. Like I said, there's a lot to learn. I think the only thing that I'm really genuinely upset about is that I have to try now and find a time in my schedule to re-qualify for next year. Next year's such a busy year for me that I hope that I can squeeze it into a calendar somewhere. Right now, the only thing that for sure that I really want to do next year is the Shaw Classic in August. There's a show here in Colorado Springs, a Strongman Court show called the Olympic City Pro-Am that I'm considering. But other than that, maybe Rainier Classic, but I really don't know. What I really want to do is try and get down on body weight a little bit, focus on my overall health, just for like the quick intermediate, just because I did try and bulk up for OSG. I didn't intentionally at first, but once I started putting on some weight, I was like, all right, let's just get a little bit bigger. And so I kind of went from 305, and I didn't weigh myself. I haven't weighed myself in actually weeks, but based on how my life felt, I felt around maybe 320 to 325. For OSG, and I'm sure that towards the end of OSG, I was probably about 330. So, all in all, like I said, I'm really satisfied with this weekend. I wish just by some sort of grace we could have done better. I learned from a lot of these events, and looking back, I kind of know where I could have done things better to point a little bit better, and maybe break into even the top 20, or maybe even the top 15. But realistically, the show's over, so there's no point in wasting energy in doing that. But as long as I'm aware of some of those mistakes, just got to keep getting stronger, keep getting faster. I don't really have any excuses. That's really just my game plan moving forward is to continue to get faster, continue to get stronger, and being able to survive those long days. Going into the official Strongman games, I was thinking, I was like, man, it's only 2 events, and it's 2 to potentially 3 days long. Or it's 2 days, or it's 2 events a day, and I was thinking, there's no way that this is going to be some sort of challenge. And there was even points where, looking back, I don't know if I said it on camera on YouTube or anything like that, but I had such an arrogance as well, in the sense of like, oh yeah, like I'm so super conditioned to do this, and this. Well, it's like the ruck, for example, training the ruck. I didn't train it a lot, and I didn't train it to 100% all the time. But every time I trained the Go Ruck Survival Challenge, it was extremely easy when I was fresh. So, looking back on it, just gotta keep attacking that conditioning. These guys have been doing this for years. I think the next person that I talked to, he was probably the next most junior athlete in the show, and he has been doing this for almost 4 years now. One of the cool things that I really enjoyed and appreciated about OSG was like ADL and all the camera crew and the media team and stuff like that. We had like Eddie Williams and Linda, I believe her name was, or Lisa, where they were just running around shooting content for Instagram and social media. That was pretty cool. This whole weekend, I really felt like a celebrity. The Ghost Clash couldn't touch that, and I know it's not fair for me to say the American Pro too, but I mean, seeing the American Pro on Instagram and actually living OSG in person, I don't think they even come close to each other. My next favorite thing about the official Strongman games is shout out to my buddy Alex, who also runs, where they were dropping IV bags for me every single day. I got basically an IV bag every single day, and then on top of that, myology, indie sports massage was out there, and then the chiropractor doctor. I wish I had looked up their names prior to this. But I know for a fact Michael and his team with the sports massage people were just in there cranking out bodies left and right and just doing work on everybody, keeping everybody together. And that was by far one of the coolest things that happened to me at OSG, was like just an on-site massage therapist and chiropractor team ready to just go for it. And hats off to them, because like I said, there was one point where I waited about an hour and a half to get seated, and they were just, no, we don't want breaks, we don't want breaks, we don't want breaks. And Mike's wife, I believe, who it was doing awesome at facilitating athletes through. So that was also pretty awesome about OSG. I've never been in an environment where they just have massage people on site, at least a team that large. Usually it's like one person or so. The next thing that I would say that was absolutely awesome about OSG was the production. I mean, man, I felt like such a celebrity at the official Strongman games. The headshots, the signing of the posters, the vendor village was super cool. The media team, like Eddie and all them, just interviewing people, asking people questions and stuff like that. I was on like the day 0 Instagram reel for the official Strongman games, talking about my mindset and stuff like that going in or whatever, and that was just it. It really made you feel like a pro athlete, in my opinion, and it was something that was something that I can't replace the feeling of, and I grew to be really addicted to it, and it was awesome. Then it turned into me smoking cigars at the end of OSG with, friends from different countries. I had like a solid conversation with Trey Mitchell. And I didn't even realize, well, I obviously knew in the back of my mind, but it was like, there was never a point in time where I was like, this is Trey Mitchell. And then the flight home from the official Strongman games was even more hilarious. My buddy Dalton, I'll post a picture up here now. He got to sit with Eddie, with Trey Mitchell on the ride home to whatever their layover was. And just, I don't know, there was something so unique about this weekend. I've got a lot to think about for OSG and then shows moving forward. One of my personal goals for OSG was to really live in the moment and absorb everything that was going on. You know, I got to share a lot of conversations with Colin Bryce. He was actually in the hotel room next to me. Unfortunately, he was very sick this weekend. Yeah, so anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the content. Thank you guys so much for the love and the support leading up to OSG and even at OSG. I had a lot of you guys reach out in my messages throughout this weekend, and it did not go unnoticed. Basically just focusing on rehabbing, recovering, and then going to go ahead and attack some more conditioning and get back into the gym. But you guys are the best. Thank you guys for watching. And hopefully I can pull out some new series for you guys. So if there's anything that you guys want to know, anything you guys want to see, maybe content ideas that you guys are interested in, go ahead and just drop them in the comments below, and I'd be happy to shoot some stuff for you. Maybe like a eating challenge or, you know, a day in the life. One thing I did realize, I was probably one of the only people that didn't have like a labor-intensive job at OSG. I mean, I work on computers. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. Instagram, hit me up at Legend of Mark. You can hit me up in the comments below. And while you're down there, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. But I do want to say again, thank you guys so much. So much for the love and support. It means the world to me. I'll catch you guys next time.